Now, let's begin with the conformation of cyclohexane and different types of hydrogen atoms present in the cyclohexane. In cyclohexane, that is C6H12, there are 12 hydrogen atoms. All of them, however, are not equivalent. In chair conformation, there are 6 hydrogen atoms, which are, see here, the 6 hydrogen atoms which are shown in blue color. The 6 hydrogen atoms, they are perpendicular to the average plane. They are perpendicular. Suppose this is the average plane of the molecule, and these are perpendicular to the average plane, and these are parallel to the axis passing through the center. Such hydrogens are known as axial hydrogen. What I told you, that in cyclohexane, though there are 12 hydrogen atoms, all are not equivalent. Out of these 12 hydrogen atoms, 6 hydrogen atoms, which are shown in blue color, they are perpendicular to the average plane of the molecule. At the same time, they are parallel to the central axis passing through the center of the molecule. Such hydrogens are known as axial hydrogen. So in cyclohexane, there are 6 axial hydrogen atoms. The axial bonds project above and below the plane of the ring alternatively. See here, at first carbon atom, the axial hydrogen atom is above the plane, while at second carbon atom, it is below the plane. At third again, it is above the plane. At fourth, below the plane. Fifth, above the plane. And at sixth carbon, the axial hydrogen atom is below the plane. Now, remaining 6 hydrogen atoms, which are projecting, you can see here, which are projecting outward and are in the average plane of the ring. These are present in the ring, in the plane, but they are projecting outward. These are known as equatorial hydrogen. The bond holding these hydrogens are called as equatorial bonds. These equatorial hydrogen bonds also project above and below the plane alternately. You can see here, at first carbon atom, all these 6 hydrogen atoms which are shown by green in color, these are, at first, this is below the plane, but at second it is above the plane. At third carbon atom, the equatorial hydrogen is below the plane, but at fourth it is above the plane. At fifth it is below the plane, and at sixth is above the plane. So, the hydrogen atoms which are projected outward and which are in the average plane of the ring are known as equatorial hydrogen. So in cyclohexane, there are 6 axial hydrogen and 6 equatorial hydrogen. And when these two are combiningly represented in a C6H12 molecule, there are, in C6H12, there are 6 carbon atoms, and at 6 carbon atoms, 2 hydrogen atoms are attached. Out of these 2 hydrogen atoms, one is always axial, while other is equatorial hydrogen. You can see here, at each carbon atom, one is axial, which are shown in blue color, and one is equatorial hydrogen. If you see here, if axial hydrogen is above the plane, then at the same carbon atom, the equatorial hydrogen is always below the plane. See, at second carbon atom, the axial hydrogen is below the plane, equatorial hydrogen is above the plane. Here, axial hydrogen is above the plane, equatorial is below the plane. Axial is below, so equatorial is above the plane. In this way, axial and equatorial hydrogen atoms are arranged in the chair conformation of cyclohexane. It's very easy to draw axial and equatorial hydrogen atoms in cyclohexane. First, what we need to do? We need to first draw a chair conformation. Then always show all axial hydrogen atoms. And one point you need to remember while showing axial hydrogen, that if one is above the plane, then at second it should be below the plane. Above, below, above and below alternatively. Once you done with the axial hydrogen atom, then you can draw equatorial. See, at this carbon, axial hydrogen atom is above the plane. So where will be the equatorial? It will be below the. At this carbon, axial is below, so equatorial is above. It is below, it is above, it is below, it is above. So in this way, you can draw axial and equatorial hydrogen atoms in cyclohexane. See here, in chair conformation and boat conformation, axial and equatorial hydrogen atoms are represented. A stands for axial and E stands for equatorial. At each carbon atom, there is one axial and one equatorial hydrogen atoms are there. See. Okay. So, there are always 6 axial and 6 equatorial hydrogen atoms, both in chair conformation as well as boat conformation. One more concept we will study here, that is a ring flipping. Chair conformation, it is always in two forms. See here, in both the forms, 4 carbon atoms, they are always in one plane, that is second, third, fifth and sixth in both the form. See here, this is second, I'm sorry, third, fifth and sixth. They are in one plane. Only here, this is the first carbon atom which is above the plane and fourth carbon atom is below the plane. While in this case, first is below the plane and second is, fourth is above the plane. When these two are equivalent, these two are same. Only thing, the carbon atoms above and below are different. So when one form of chair is converted into another chair, it is known as ring flip. But after ring flipping, the axial hydrogen becomes equatorial and equatorial hydrogen becomes axial hydrogen. That you need to remember. See here, what happened in first case, in first chair conformation, first carbon atom is above the plane and fourth carbon atom is below the plane. When we took first carbon below and fourth carbon atom above the plane, then we will get such type of structure. And that phenomenon, changing one chair form into other, is known as ring flipping. When there is a ring flipping from one chair conformation to another, in this, all the axial hydrogen becomes equatorial. See here, in first example, all axial hydrogen atoms, here this methyl group, it is also in axial form. They are shown in red color, while equatorial are shown in black color. When there is a ring flipping, all red hydrogen, they go at equatorial position, while all black, they come at axial position. That means during ring flipping, axial become equatorial and equatorial become axial. This phenomenon is known as ring flipping process. Thank you. Remaining part we'll discuss in next video.